Libra, hi. We're going to be doing a general reading today for you, Libra. And as it's general, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does for you, however, I'm doing an extended reading, and the information to that is in the box below. All right, and I'm also open for personal readings now. The information for that's in the box below as well. And just to let you know, I am doing love readings by the element. So the love readings will be once a week, as well as the general readings. And I'm going to be doing, or I am doing, a soulmate reading and a prosperity reading once a week as well. So yeah, check those out on my channel. And here we go. So I'm starting with a Celtic Cross layout using the Llewellyn deck of cards. I will be clarifying and I will be drawing cards from the universe from the Wisdom of Avalon deck. Alright, so we'll see what's up for you today, Libra. That's the thing with general readings is, it's always different, which is kind of cool. However, I did start love readings as well because it seemed like that was missing with doing the general. Okay, so we've got Judgment showing up here. So this is about rebirth and about kind of getting a vision of the future. And the Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. So it's about rebirth. It's about movement towards where you're now heading and moving from the past into the future. And it's about the Ten of Wands. So it's about looking and finding a place to sort of set up shop, so to speak, in the next, the next part of your life kind of thing. And that's why the rebirth is there. So obviously there was an ending and now the rebirth, and now where do I, take, all the things I've accumulated, all the things I've grown, and, permanently, or not permanently, but definitely committed to a place, or to a place where I feel committed to building again. So we've got the King of Swords showing up in the energies above you. And I'm just going to clarify that with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So we've got a combination going on here. So we've got definitely strong communication happening here. This is an energy that's above you, so it's kind of affecting you right now. So we've got strong communication happening here. Discernment, power, with the King of Swords, a pursuit of truth. And then we've got the Knight of Cups showing up to go along with that. And the Knight of Cups is bringing to you, more kind of, it's kind of like if you put King Arthur and Lancelot together. So this is Knight in Shining Armor and this is King Arthur. So we've got the Knight of Cups as Lancelot, bringing you loyalty, love, spiritual connection, human connection. So that is rapidly moving towards you. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles showing up. So I kind of feel, now remember, the kings and queens are not gender, but they are the divine masculine, feminine energies, which we all have in us. So the gender is very fluid here. So the King of Swords could be a male or female. Same with the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is telling me that this is not just about truth and clarity and power and that kind of thing, but also about longevity. It's about investment, it's about prosperity, abundance. It's about honoring the feminine nature with the Queen showing up there. So this could be a partnership of two people, or it could be a partnership within, yourself. And with Libra, that's possible because it's a dual sign, right? And that creates the balance that is really important to a Libra. Then we've got the Empress showing up in the immediate past, along with the Star and the Eight of Wands. So definitely a lot of communication going back and forth. And I think the Empress in this case is another person that has shown up in your life. I think it's, once again, it's not masculine or feminine, but it is definitely the divine feminine, in that it's pure creative energy waiting to give birth on the planet. So, into the material world. So what I see here is if this could personify a person or persons showing up in your past, because you've got the Star guiding you here, and you've got a lot of communication that's being put out there. Now that could be put out in many ways. It could be put out through desires, through wishes, through because you've got the star there, so it could be put out into the universe that way. But our prayers, it could also be put out literally, like through social media, telephone, conversations that you have with another person. So really stirring up this divine creative energies. We've got the Seven of Wands on you now and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about building your future on something you already have proven to be really good at, where there's a lot of knowledge there, a lot of experience there, a lot of success there in the past. And the Wheel of Fortune is showing that your destiny is about building on that further. And that's where the Four of Cups comes in, because it's now saying, you know what, all of this passion and all of this heart-centeredness that you felt when you were building this Seven of Cups is now, you know, going to be brought back into the fold with other things that you've been doing. Only this time it's going to add to prosperity, because you've got the King of Swords above you here too. So this is going to add to abundance and prosperity. So this is about putting the two together. It's about putting your passion together. And this is your destiny. Your destiny is to be successful. Your destiny is to be successful at something that you've already started building. And your destiny is to be successful with something that's coming from a creative, heart-centered place. So then you've got the Five of Wands at the base. And so it's kind of like, and the Hermit. So I think what's showing up here, you've already kind of realized about yourself as you spent quite a bit of time alone in the last while with this endings and this rebirth showing up here. And I think the endings were traumatic, and therefore the rebirth was quite deep and long, and it gave you a chance to really, you know, investigate what is in your soul and in your heart and in your spirit, so that you can then begin to look at different possibilities to move into here with the Five of Wands, based on what you found here and what you're now lighting up your future to the world, okay? Because you got the Eight of Swords and the Chariot showing up, so a lot of movement, a lot of passion, and a lot of determination going on in your near future. You got the Page of Swords showing up in your near future, along with the Nine of Swords. So you know it's quite. So the Page of Swords is kind of like waiting before this passion, you know, taking it step by step kind of thing. But then the Nine of Swords is because there's still kind of some anxiety around this new, new future for you, because it's still got, the endings are there, and you're just in the rebirth now. So there's still a lot of back and forth kind of stuff, as I saw here with the Five of Wands. So still going through a bit of that, but also with the Nine of Swords, coming up with a lot of ideas in the process of the future that the Page of Swords is kind of waiting to see, manifest. With the Eight of Pentacles, you're kind of helping with that by doing a lot of research. Queen of Swords, putting a lot of information out there, clarity, truth, things that are, to get things going kind of thing. So you're actually that goes with the communication here, and also doing active research in yourself, but also externally. So you're already starting things, you're getting things going in different areas. You've got the Seven of Cups showing up, and that's good that you're doing that, because with the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of new things that are going to be manifesting in your life. So it's good that you're already starting to move on some things that have shown themselves, because as I said with the Page of Swords, as soon as something does show itself, the Queen of Swords goes into action and starts investigating it and starts doing it with the Eight of Pentacles. So as the Seven of Cups is showing up, as I say, there's so much opening up for you. It's unbelievable in all areas of your life. Then you've got the Eight of Cups, and you're moving towards it. You're on the move. Like you're going, okay, that's it. There it is. As soon as I see it, I'm going to move towards it. And this is moving more towards passion. And that's what I see here, moving more towards kind of emotional passion and, inner depth, spiritual connection, that kind of thing. Because you got the Emperor in your quarters here, in your environment, along with the Four of Swords. So a lot of clarity coming from the Emperor and the Four of Swords as you move towards this passion. What the Emperor is there, kind of like the King of Swords here, and it could be the same person if it's an external person, but it also could be that part of you where it's, like I said, the King Arthur kind of. So if you think of King Arthur, the emperor is there to build an empire, but to build an empire on truth, passion, heart, spirit, fairness, and is advising you now for your own personal growth. It reminds me of a Woody Allen movie. He had Humphrey Bogart as his kind of spirit, guide as he was moving into love. And so that's how I see the emperor kind of. It's kind of like a part of you that's, manifest as your guide, okay? With the Four of Swords kind of coming up with, times when, clarity and truth is coming through in terms of ideas and stuff to you. Before you launch, not after you launch. This is kind of all there now that you're getting ready to launch. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles in a position of what you want. So you're wanting things to start opening up for you. You're wanting knowledge to come your way. You're wanting jobs to come your way. You're wanting opportunities to create abundance and, manifest, a financial future for yourself as well. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles as the outcome card. So it looks like with all these new things coming and with you being ready to go after it as soon as it shows up, I see something already showing up here. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Excuse me. And if this does resonate, then I am doing an extended reading. We'll take a look at what's coming with the Ace of Pentacles and the clarity that's coming with the Emperor, and what you're pursuing and what you're going to be going after in the extended reading, if this resonates for you. I'm just going to draw a card from the universe now before I close this, and we've got wealth. So with your outcome is the Ace of Pentacles, and I see wealth here. So I do see, as I said, with that fourth cup on you, with your destiny, it's now about building the future based on your successes, based on knowledge of them, and based on what, passion. But this time it's going to include financial success and abundance in your life, okay? All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll see you in the extended, which is listed below, or I'll see you next week.